like to drink all afternoon, and we both put contact lenses in that aren't as good as our glasses. Good luck, everyone. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Peter, Luke's elder stepbrother and closest friend. Oh, sorry.
I'm John, Luke's younger brother, and I'm here for the free beer.
As best men, we have been given the pleasure and honour of toasting Luke, as he's also known, Noodles,
Duke Lukem,
Tiggs,
Lukey,
Dukish,
Sparrow,
Lukey Dukes,
the Ginger Ninja,
Lukums,
Dukester,
Tigger,
Lukey Books,
Cockwomble, Adipus.
Here, Dad,
And who could forget dear old
Ginger Bollocks.
We would like to congratulate everyone on lovely and touching speeches. Well done, guys. They were fantastic.
Absolutely
really,
amazing.
really beautiful. Anyway, right now, Luke. Moving swiftly on. Now, Luke, smart guy, has never been any good at any sports. But I think you'll all agree that with Rebecca, he is really punching above his weight.
We'd also like to take this opportunity to raise a glass or two to say how wonderful the bridesmaids look.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And what a great support they've been to Rebecca today.
Yeah.
You all agree?
We are definitely taking a couple of them out later.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids! Go on, the boys.
And maybe raise one more little toast
Or three.
to the beautiful bride, as we are sure you'll all agree she does look stunning. Ladies and gentlemen, the bride.
No.
Oh, it's me, is it? He's forgotten his line. No.
Oh, no,
And I suppose.
Oh, yes, he
And I suppose we really should mention the man of the hour. Yeah. So perhaps one more itchy little plug.
Or four. You're gonna need it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doomed, the groom.
They're doomed.
And the couple have definitely picked a most wonderful venue. Perfect for such an occasion. And so close to home.
Yeah.
Just a short cab ride. Practically a stroll.
So now I do have to mention that my brother here is not a big fan of pubs, did you say? Of public speaking. So he has prepared a little cue card section there to help him out. Right, you ready? Right. Now, the couple have over the years created some adorable nicknames for each other. My favourite is, of course,
Ginger nuts.
and they found that they even love the same treats, such as
Escorts.
Of course, when Luke was younger, he used to pick up all sorts of girls by driving around in his dad's
Bakelines.
He used to spend hours trying to impress them by talking about the size of his
Helmet.
He was always a keen cyclist when he was younger, even though his mum made him wear that embarrassing
Tutu.
which was nowhere near as embarrassing embarrassing as his ballerina outfit, which he did wear, also known as a
Giant codpiece.
Shakespeare has always been one of Luke's favourite playwrights, and he's always liked showing off his...
Member.
Luke has always been a lover of the arts, especially being an avid theatre workshop...
Dick.
Oh. A group run by his good friend Richard, who can't stand being called...
My Little Pony.
Luke has always had a good imagination, which came in handy when Kim's would break out her toy collection, and Luke would always enjoy playing with his...
Himself.
A very generous person, Luke has always put others before...
Rebecca.
And we are so happy that he has finally found love with...
Cottonwood.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, would you all please be upstanding? And sit down again. It's been done before, but we thought, how often do you get a chance? And stand up again? Oh, one game, all right. It's a complete abuse of power. You should try it, no? All right, fine. Okay. So, Duke, is this the best day of your life or what?
Well, not anymore.
Right. Now, Luke, I have to tell you that Rebecca doesn't always treat you right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It wasn't long after these guys had got together that Rebecca was out embarrassing Luke to all her friends. Doing that. She was doing that. Oh, that.
Yeah.
Right. So, it's about that time in the speech where we lovingly regale you with some tales of embarrassing things that Luke has done throughout his life. Now, can you see how many pages I'm holding up? We left the bad ones out. Right, now, we've asked around a few people to give us some ideas of what Luke has been up to throughout his life. And fortunately for him, there weren't an awful lot of things that people could remember.
We know they happened,
yeah.
and we know there were plenty of them, but he's been very good at not bringing them up on a regular enough basis that anyone can actually remember them.
Yeah. Still, we didn't give up there.
No.
No. So, it turns out that one of the earliest embarrassing memories is related to potty training.
Now, we all know Luke loves his burgers.
Oh, yeah. In fact, he's one of the only people I've ever known that used to order a quarter pounder with cheese.
With a side Mac of,
side
with
Mac?
a side order of Big Mac.
Yeah, that's right. You know when one Big Mac isn't quite enough? I'm pretty sure that every country has added one more burger to Luke's tally, and long may that continue until the diabetes gets in. Anyway.
In one of Luke's first ventures to McDonald's, it would appear that the burger went through him a little too quickly.
Yeah. And as Chris was talking to one of his friends, they gingerly,
Pun intended.
pointed out, we tried to get loads of those in there, but pointed out that Luke had decided that the floor in the middle of the restaurant was the perfect place to drop his little pants.
And make a little poop.
I mean, everybody poops, right?
It's not necessarily in the middle of a McDonald's.
Yeah. So earlier this year, these guys added a little element to their speech for me that basically revolved around stupid things that I had done over the course of my life. And granted, their list was longer.
A lot longer.
Yeah.
But there were a few.
Yeah. Now, because there were so few embarrassing stories about Luke, we thought that we would play a little game where we will ask you guys to join in. And let's see how well you know Luke.
We will reel off a list of things that he may not have done.
And you guys raise your hands and call out true if you think it's true, and he should be very ashamed.
If, however, you think it's false, just keep your hands down and remain motionless.
Okay, so a quick test to see if you guys understand. Luke has made an excellent life choice in marrying Rebecca. True or false? alongside any of you that said different.
At school, Luke enjoyed the smell of his pencil rubber so much that he snorted it up his nose. It is, of course, true.
Also at school, Luke created some elaborate plans for the creation of a homemade petrol bomb. Also true.
And who here thinks that one of his friends brought in the prototype the very next day? Sad, but true.
Yeah, scarily true. I think you're seeing a pattern forming here, aren't you? And did he get expelled for these dastardly plans? No, false. The teacher accepted Chris's hefty bribe.
As a teenager, did Luke think it would be cool to wear sunglasses whilst driving at night? Dangerously true!
Then did he think, how funny will it be if I turn the car lights off for a second or two? Seriously, dangerously true.
And then did he write off his dad's car by driving headfirst into a tree? No, that one was false. He may be stupid, but he's a lucky kind of stupid.
Did he once have his pants pulled down by what can only be described as a whale of a stripper in front of all of his friends, exposing his for all the party to see? And is very embarrassingly true.
Did said stripper then proceed to beat his backside with his own belt, embarrassing him further in front of all of his friends? But clenchingly true.
Did his valiant friends and brothers run to his aid? No! Oh, he did not. We pointed, laughed, and
took pictures.
which we should have brought. And I thought that would have been good.
Has Luke ever been spotted prancing around the house in just a pair of his pants, wielding an empty 2-litre Coke bottle, making caveman noises? Of course he has!
Has he ever been spotted walking all the way home from the pub pretending to be a velociraptor? Yeah, but so did I.
Has he ever shoved the TV remote control down his pants, wiggled it around a little bit, just to stop his sister from getting it?
Could he have possibly ever decided that it would be a great idea to take the air rifle into the garden and shoot all his dad's flower pots? Yeah.
And then lied to his dad about the mysterious destruction of said flower pots, saying that some bigger boys did it. Maybe he did. Maybe he did.
Was there a time he tried for an hour and a half to light household coal on the barbecue pit whilst emptying 2 cartons of lighter fuel all over the whole thing and nearly torching his own eyelids off? That happened, yeah.
And had he ripped the piss out of a friend, Dan, for doing the exact same thing only a week earlier?
Yes.
Yes, he Dan.
Oh, it's true as right.
Has Luke ever protested that he was so right about something,
Yeah.
and when offered up the proof that he was not, simply said, well, no, that's right, and that's what I said all along? Yeah, you've all met him, right?
And has Luke ever tried to cook a pizza using a frying pan? Yes! Sadly, that was both of us.
Has he ever been so drunk that he started eating fag butts that had been sneakily cut up and put in with the peanuts by, I don't know, some naughty person?
That was you, right?
That was me. And he did.
Has he ever... I'm not sure he knew.
Oh, yeah, no, he might have known.
Has he ever dyed his hair and tried to pass it off as strawberry blonde? He still does.
Has he ever foolishly turned down a part in a film thinking, it's a silly low-budget production, silly waste of my time, only to find out the director was Kenneth Branagh, with actors such as Dame Judi Dench and Johnny Depp. Yeah.
Gotta talk to me more often.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you please be upstanding. And sit back down. Yeah, you're right, that's fine. Yeah, enjoy.
Right. Now, Luke has had many girlfriends over the years. There have been crazy ones,
Obsessive ones.
jealous ones,
Mean ones.
ones that take all his money,
Ones that won't let him play computer games.
ones that make fun of him.
Ones that don't listen to his usually excellent advice.
But now, finally, and at long last,
He has found the perfect woman.
who is all those things rolled into one?
You must have seen it coming. It's a pretty cheap gag, isn't it?
Luke is probably the best brother anyone could ever ask for.
Okay, in all seriousness, Luke is genuinely one of the kindest, most caring, considerate people we know.
Luke is as much a brother to us as we are to each other, which is rare, and we are incredibly lucky.
We've all grown up together, laughed, cried, and thrown up on each other.
Is that just me?
And we are truly happy that he has found someone who truly loves him, and he truly loves in return.
Yeah, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please be upstanding and raise your glasses?
We're serious this time.
Yes. It's not the last gag. Ladies and gentlemen.
He loved that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom.
Well done. Very good.